Have you guys ever heard of Catholic guilt? So I was watching this video of a guy venting about how he feels guilty about everything in his life. And I open up the comment section and somebody's like, were you raised Catholic? And then it was just a bunch of people talking about their experience of being guilty Catholics and how we were all just raised to be guilty all the time. And I never felt so related to, because I never realized that the way I think and how I feel guilty all the time is probably because I'm Catholic. And it just made me think about today or last night when I got home from Halloween and my mom was awake. And mind you, it's almost 12 a.m. and she usually goes to bed early, but I guess she was waiting for me to come home. And when I got home, she's like, you gotta be up early tomorrow, there's gonna be church. And I was like, church? It's a Saturday tomorrow, why would there be church? And she said something in Vietnamese and I didn't understand her. I'm like, there's no church. I'm like, what is this church for? Halloween church? And I was just so mad. And the thing was, I was gonna show her my face paint of my tiger and I totally forgot, because, or I just totally decided not to because I was just so pissed. And then I remember undressing my clothes and throwing my clothes on the floor. I was so mad because I had church. Because I mean, there's already church on Sunday, and I gotta go to church on Saturday and Sunday. I was like, oh, I do not want to go to two churches. But it wasn't even that bad. But one thing was, we had to go to this big church. We have two churches, right? And we only go to the small church on Sundays. So today we had to go to the big church because this was a very important church. It was a mandatory, I guess, right? And we pull up. And this big church, it has two levels. And I know when it's mandatory mass, say it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, one of the mandatory ones, from top to bottom, the church is filled. There are no seats. Today, it looked like a 9 a.m. church. A regular Sunday 9 a.m. church where it's only the bottom was filled and the whole top was empty. And I know this was not mandatory if the whole top is empty, because if it was truly mandatory, everything would have been filled. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyways, let me know your experience of Catholic guilt or any religious guilt. Is this all religions? Do all religions make you feel guilty? Or is it just Catholicism? Because, man, I don't like feeling guilty all the time. I remember there was a comment under it saying like, yeah, like I feel guilty when my boss is just walking by like he's about to fire me. But in reality, he's just about to enjoy his sandwich in his room. I'm like, yeah, I feel that. I always feel so scared. It's like, I don't know. I don't like that feeling. And that's why I'm kind of against being Catholic, man. It's like, dang, it's not the way to live. We should not feel guilty all the time. Anyways, that's my vent session for the day. Peace.